We hear a lot about needing a speedier justice, Mr. Giesler, that is, speeding up our court system. Do you think this is possible?
Well, it may be possible, but it's rather doubtful, and I don't think it's necessary. Myself, I think that they get justice all right in the end.
You don't think a trial, say like the Tregoff trial that runs on 2 months or something of that nature, could be sped up with the same good result?
I don't think it could be sped up much. It was because of the number of witnesses and the number of defendants. Each defendant had their own attorneys.
We hear people criticize you from time to time about getting off, or your client rather, on a legal loophole of some type when it seems that the person is really guilty. Do you go along with that criticism?
No. I only represent innocent people.
How long have you practiced law?
50 years.
You've been into practice a long time. What do you think about the young criminal lawyers today?
Well, they're disappearing. I think the criminal law as a profession is really disappearing.
What's their main trouble?
Well, I think the fact that the public defender system is in operation over most of the country. They handle as many, maybe more than, they handle a great number of the criminal cases. And a lot of people who are not entitled to the public defender will still go to them and insist upon getting their assistance.
Is it possible for you to say which of your many famous cases you think is your best or the one you really liked to work on the most?
Well, it's difficult to say. I enjoy them all. I'd say the Errol Flynn case was extremely interesting, the Charlie Chaplin case, and the Pantages case. That was my first real big case by myself.
Mr. Morris, is this your first trip to Dallas?
No. I love Dallas, and I know Dallas for a long, long time. I opened the Palace Theater, and I hired Alex Keese. You know Alex Keese?
Yes, I do. He's my boss.
Well, I was his boss.
Mr. Morris, I know you've had a very interesting life, especially the past few years when you were a counterspy for the FBI.
You said a couple years, you said?
Quite a few years, I think, is it not?
10 years.
10 years.
That's right.
Sometimes we think that communists are just a bad dream. Are there actually communists who are mingling with the everyday people in America today?
Look, young man, I want you to know America has no enemies but one, and that's communism. Soviet Russia is the enemy of United States, and what we have to do is to eliminate communism of the world. Then we'll have peace all over.
Is there any way that we can tell whether a man is a communist?
Oh, yeah, you can tell very easily by speaking to him and by finding out. If he is a disciple of the pseudo-religion of Marxism, then he is not our man, and he's not American, and he's not for America. And we have to eliminate all pseudo and all kinds of communists.
In your life as a counterspy, you came in contact with many communists, I'm sure. Do they follow one particular pattern? Is there one class of people that have more communists than others?
I'll tell you something funny, that the communists don't, the only thing they don't respect is weaklings. And the next thing they don't respect is poor people. All they want to get friendly is with the richest people in the world. That's the funniest thing. The people who are supposed to patronize poverty and poor people, they are those who patronize rather the other way around. But they don't follow one line, and you cannot say by which line they follow, because it's a pseudo-religion and it's a pseudo-belief whatsoever. They are not our kind of people. They don't patronize and they will never understand the American form of life.
Are the communists making inroads on our way of life?
They tried, but no more. Now I would say that only 1/10 what it used to be. However, there is still 1/10.